this video talk about in detail why we wear dive computer. It actually for our safety, right? It tell us how long we can stay in certain depth. Okay, it calculate this based on existing nitrogen buildup in your body. Okay, okay. Let me explain a bit by bit. So when you go diving, nitrogen buildup in your body, right? The more you dive, the more this nitrogen build it up in your body. How to get rid of it? It to stay up in the surface our water, which is called surface interval, right? So the computer remember how long you've been diving, how long you've been up on the surface, and it recalculate whether how long you can stay at certain depth. That's why you always turn it on all the way through your dive trip, because of it will help save your life. So you don't have a bend. Okay, also help with your ears and a lot of things. It magical. So okay, pretty much if you go into a dive, you set your computer to pre-dive like I talked about before, right? Set to pre-dive mode. If we go into a screen like this, so when you jump into water, it will start recording the depth, right? So right now you at 33.6 meter. You maximum depth you have been to 39 meter. Okay, at 33.6 meter, how many minutes you can stay? You can stay 2 minutes. Okay, you can stay 2 minutes in this place. Right here in this depth. If you go up, what happened? You can stay longer. The number keeps changing depending on where you are in the water, how deep you are. It tell you how long have you been diving. So you have been diving 18 minutes so far. The water 20 degree. So this one is the number of a nitrogen built up in your body right now. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I think they have 6 of them. When it fill up totally 6, it means you have no decompression stop left. What no deco mean? It means that if you stay longer than 2 minutes in this current depth, then you have too much nitrogen built up in your body, which then computer will start to have to recalculate it according to some nitrogen that in your body, right? So now it's not just you have zero nitrogen, now you have some nitrogen. What happened to me in this trip is that I had to stay during the safety stop longer than the usual 3 minutes. I had to stay in the safety stop actually 5 minutes. I had to stay 2 more minutes because I go over the decompression stop. Okay, so this number tell you if you don't want to wait at the surface, follow my instruction. But if you don't follow this instruction, it will beep 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 beep, and it will tell you what to do when you go to a safety stop. You will have to do longer safety stop to compensate because you break the no decomposition. You break the no deco stop. Okay, so that's what it means. So always look at your watch. It will give you like a vibration and blinking when it close to 0. So you know you have to go up, yeah, to reduce that number. Okay. This is what it's for. Before I don't know. I just keep going. It actually have a bar on the left hand side as well. That one it tell you the rate of ascending when you go up or down. If you move too quickly, the recommendation is 9 meter per minute, right? If you go faster than that, it will go beep 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 beep. Sometimes I have a word slow down, tell you to move slower. So sometimes when you wear the watch on your wrist and you move it too quickly, and sometimes the beep come up, because it's false alarm because the watch move up down too quickly. Okay? This screen just show you what happened when you press the top button. Okay, you see different information going around. So the top is the same. Okay, the bottom one, you see the gas mixing the entire thing. Okay, no worry. So okay, after the dive, you will see something like this. You will tell this the person cannot fly for 11 hours. He have a think this how many hours he had to desaturate. He had to desaturate it for 13 hours. He had to stay at the surface at least 13 hours to get out of the nitrogen, to get nitrogen out of his body, and he cannot fly for 11 hours. In real computer, it will adjust the no fly time to be more than this number, so that whatever you cannot do another, you cannot fly. Yeah. But most of the time anyway, the dive people, they will make sure of this. They make sure that the first dive of the day will be the deepest dive, all right, and then the second dive will be like a bit less hard, not as deep, and the last dive will be the shallowest, and the last dive cannot exceed 45 minutes, right? This is the rules, and normally you will have a minimum of 1 hour break between dive. It's just to reduce the nitrogen in your body between dives, just to save yourself, and they also force you to do safety stop. Okay, safety stop is just normally you don't need to, right? Because of you always stay below the deco minute, like 2 minutes that we talked about before. But if you but then just to save you, they just force you to do that 5 meter at like 3 minutes at 5 meter anyway. The safety stop is the symbol here. Okay, but sometimes you might actually go over that that no deco, so you have to stay there. The watch will tell you, they will tell you 3 meter how many minutes, like in the middle here. The number will just stay, it will not showing time. It will say maybe 3 meter 2 minutes. So in my case, so when I go, I need to go up to 3 meter and stay for 2 minutes, and after I done that, it will go into normal safety stop mode. So it will just go like the time running backward from 3 2 1, and it will just go it will say you can stay here for 99 minutes. So it finished safety stop, you can go up. That is how this actual computer works. Okay, so look at this screen one more time. The bottom one tell you surface interval, the time you've been out of water since the last dive. 1 hour 35 minutes. Okay, so this number is important. Don't fly. And then this one, if you want to dive, you have this. If you want to die as a totally have no nitrogen in your body, how many hours you have to wait. Okay, this particular screen in here just show time with this one. Okay, let's have a look. Anything else that we should be aware of? Okay, if you violate what is said, for example, they tell you to do the decompression stop, like for me, I had to do 2 minutes, 2 minutes at 3 meter on top of a normal safety stop, but I didn't do that. I just go up right away. It will have a symbol, look like it look like an hourglass. Yeah, this one, which it mean decompression stop violation. When this happen, the computer will just sort of stop working. It will just not calculate anymore because of you fucked up pretty much. To continue using it, you had to reset it. Like you had to go set, dive, and erase. Use that code 1234 in the last video. Yeah, it's very weird. It's not weird, but because of it say now it's no longer safe for you to dive, but you still insist to dive, so they don't care about calculate your risk anymore. I guess that is slow down button. Yeah, it will come up if you move too quickly. There's a, like I said, there's a little dot on the left hand side of the screen to tell you when you move too quickly. Let's see whether I can find some screen. This code. Yeah, you can read this book for more info. There's a lot of info. Okay, this for example, if you ascend more, if you go up too quickly, more than the recommended is 9 meters per minute. But if you go like 10 and above, it will have the word slow. And this the left hand side show you the rate of ascent. You should try to keep it about the 4 bar, not go to the 6 bar. So when you go like 11, it's too fast. It says slow. Have a word slow come up in here, telling you underwater. Okay. And if you go even quicker than that, you will have the word slow down to tell you you're going too fast now. Yeah, sometimes it may lock the computer up if you too bad. Yeah. But it happened. It happened like sometimes I went into the dive and have a very poor visibility, and I had to go up right away. Water is too strong. It's very dangerous, But the computer fucked up. And sometimes when you go in the pool, it fucked up as well. This one, the battery warning, it becomes like it. When you see blink, you have to order a new battery right away. Take a while. Okay, yeah, this is a good example. You go for a dive and then you miss the decompression stop. Okay, you not follow its instruction. So it tell you now you need to stay, for example, in here at 6 minutes, at 6 meters for 2 minutes. And then in total time to go up to the surface, now you need 9 minutes. So you need 5 plus 2, so 5. Sorry, you need 3 normal safety stop, right? Plus 2 become 5, and it calculate how fast you have to swim up as well, because you at 4.6, you at 6 meters. Anyhow, they tell you that you need to cater for about 9 minutes to go up to the surface. But you need to stop at 6 meters for 2 minutes. Right now, you at 4.6 meters. You are too high up. You need to go down to 6 meters. So this is what it is. It tell you. This instruction will come up. Okay. And when you miss this instruction, it will show this little symbol here. It means now the computer will just lock itself up. It only record bottom time, how long you have been in the bottom of the ocean, but they not use your they don't calculate your nitrogen anymore. You need to reset your computer if you want to continue using it, because you violate it. It's now don't want to be responsible for your life, I guess. Yeah. Okay. Let's see anything else. Hang with me for a minute. Yeah. This is deep stop. Some people, rather than go up to 6 meters, safety stop is start between 3 meters to 6 meters. So normally when the deco stop come up, right, it will gonna be between 3 to 6, like that. But some people also can choose to do at depth, like rather than do in 3 to 6 meters, they can do at like 16 meters. That the deep setting. You should Okay, it's quite advanced, but we don't set that. We don't do that. Even about nitrox. Free dive, we don't do that. Okay. This chain battery, how to do it? Not hard. If you order the kit, it's quite easy to do by yourself. Yeah, that's pretty much okay. Yeah, that's all in a nutshell what you need to do. Okay, thanks.